everybody, here's another slightly murky day, but it is December and it's December the 8th. I'm so excited to do this one this morning because it's the first tile that actually connects two tiles together. So to make life a little bit easier, I'm going to actually draw it today in situ in between the two tiles that it's going to join. So hopefully we'll start to see a little bit of connection and have a look at where these things are going. So all right, I'm just going to make it a little bit bigger so you can see what I'm doing. Here we go. And you can see already that some of the lines, you see this one is going to sort of come around here, and some of these are going to work their way down as well. So I think I'm going to start straight in with a pen this morning, and I'm going to put this bit in here because of course we know that that's going to work. So I'm just going to complete that shape there and that little sort of aura there. And then, of course, just fill in those petals there. Okay, there we go. So, job done on that one. I think actually I'm going to put some bubbles in there now that I've got them all together. Of course, we can change bits as we're going, it's fine. See, and that just sort of gives it that little bit of space there. And then I'm going to just fill that in. So that definitely now connects the two tiles that way together. So it's nice, isn't it, to see something start to come together like this. It's, hopefully we'll get all of them working together. And of course some of them we've done tangles on and they might not match perfectly, but it's part of the fun, isn't it? And if you wanted to, you could always offset these tiles a little bit. You don't have to have them exactly next to each other. You could have a bit of space in between. And that would change the dynamics a little bit. It makes it a bit bigger, but it'll change the dynamics a little bit, wouldn't it? So, okay, let's put in our next one. We've got a bit of a curve here. I'm going to sort of take it from this section here, and I'm going to sort of come up to about here, I would say. So whichever works best for you, whether you go down bank or up. I'm going to go from here because that's sort of my integral part, and then I'm going to take that all the way. Oh, it's not going to quite meet there, but that's okay. Up to about there. That's fine. Okay, not bad. So let's focus on this little bit first. I'm going to put another little sort of curve in here. I think I'm going to go, let's have a look. I'm going to sort of join along here and up and along there. So I've got a bit of a bubble. And then I'm going to add these little loops. Sort of leave a bit of a space. There we go. So all the way around the outside edge there. And in we go there. And along there. And that one I'm going to sort of finish it off there and put some little lines in. There we go. A bit like that one, really. So there you go. So okay, let's have a look at this space then. I'm going to bring in some little loops. I'm going to have that one so it sort of wanders off over there because we want them to connect somehow at some point. So here we go. Let's bring some in. I'm going to just fill some of the space with it. And let's have a little one there. And then around here. See, I'm going to leave that little space. Maybe there'll be one fitting in there, but just sort of work on adding some in there. Maybe one there, and one sort of in there. Oh, Hayley, catching up on them. You need to get on with it. Come on. 10 minutes a day, or it'll seem like it takes you all day to do this. It might be a little bit overwhelming. We don't want that. So come on. Even if it's a sketch and done in pencil, you've always then got the main shape and design that you can work on. Okay, there we go. So these little gaps here, I'm just going to draw in those little auras. See, just sort of, see that one? I'm going to just sort of do that. It might go over there. But we could always end that if we need to. So for now, let's leave it there. There we go. And of course, little bits in there. You could always fill this with bubbles, of course. But, and again, look, I'm just going to do that bit. Might extend onto there later. Look at that, how it connects. You can see now where tile, look at number 20 is going to sort of fit in there too. So, okay, let's have a look at the rest of it. So, looking at this sort of space here, I'm going to bring this line down. I want to sort of bring it so it joins sort of about there. There we go. And of course we've got a line here, see? So from there I'm going to bring it to a point there. And then let's just fill in those lovely swirls, just as though it was continuing. See there, I'm going to bring that one in, continuing from there. And maybe one there, see? And then of course there, and then just follow them on.
3, 8, 4, 2.
There we are. And just sort of working them in. There we are. So of course you can continue with them, you know, the same format. They can get smaller. You can do whatever size you like with these. There we are. See a bit of a gap. If you want to fill your gaps in as you go, or whether you want to do it afterwards, it's fine. There we are, so just sort of continual sort of design there. Alright. Let's go around. And around again. So I'm just going to fill that space in. There we go. Now of course, if you want to do this in different colours, you could use different pens or coloured tiles. I know what some of you are doing are using different coloured tiles, and you've got your backgrounds ready. If you need the layout of the numbers, then you can have a look. I think that's on this page, but I think you'll also find it on the Facebook, the Sanntangle Facebook group page. So somebody will point you to it if you can't see it. Just they have to be in the right order. Look at that. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to put another one in. See here we've got a slight shape here. So I'm just going to sort of work it up just about there. You see that's going to go round there. And then I can continue this grid all the way down. And then along. See, they're going at a little bit of a curve. And of course, please feel free to move your tile and move your piece around. It's a little bit big to do that with the camera, so I'm just going to sort of muddle through there. It's fine. Okay, there we go. See, just sort of adding these little diamonds in as we go. Sort of part diamonds there. See there, I'm going to see a little bit of one and there. There we go, look at that. All right, let's bring another one. So I'm going to go, let's have a look at this one. See, we've got a little bit of a design here too, haven't we? So I'm going to bring that round and sort of almost, there we go. And see, we've got these lovely sort of long, little hook shapes. I'm just going to sort of put some of them in, just to remind me that they're going to link together. And again, I'm going to start from here, just sort of add in some of these little wavy lines. Oh, it's a little heart, isn't it, there? Remember, they go different ways, different directions. So let's just sort of work it up this way for now. So keep it different sizes, they don't have to be all the same. Long, short. See that one, look, is going to touch there. You see how it sort of interconnects there now. So let's go back and add a few down this side. There we go. See that one there, look, is going to follow around there. Let's join that. Let's have a little bit of it on there, one in there, and just sort of keep it going. So here's going to be just a little one there holding that in, and then of course let's bring in some bubbles. See that one there? Let's extend that one, and then just sort of take those bubbles down to the section there at the bottom. There we go. So I'm not completely filling it, it's just adding a few in for a little bit of interest there. There we go. Okay, next one. I'm going to work from the same point again, and I'm going to come up and out, and I'm going to just add in some stripy lines there. There we go. Now, this one I'm going to actually fill in with ink, so you're going to have a bit of a stripe there. But I think for now I'm not going to fill that in. I'm going to wait till I've got the rest of it here at tile 24, and then I'm going to actually add the colour in. So that is definitely, if you want to do it, it's going to be sort of black, white, black, white, black, white. But I think I'm going to leave that one, as I say, just till I'm ready. And then here I'm going to split this one into two, and then a little bit of a loop there, and another one there. Okay, and again, just going to sort of fill those in. So just taking my time. Of course, you can use a thicker pen if you want to. Just going to stick with this one for now. There we go. All right. Now this one here, again, I think it's going to be stripes, but I'm not 100% sure. So I'm just going to sort of leave it for now and actually fill that one in when we get to the tile at the left-hand side of it. So just coming now back to this shape here, you can see where we've got a little bit of sort of extra work to do. So okay, let's get this done. You see, we've started here with a couple of these little designs, these little shapes. So I'm going to sort of extend that over the line and then back in and around. See? Maybe one there. Okay. And of course, a few little bubbles in play. And then here where we sort of started these sort of wobbly swirls, we can just sort of continue those. There we go. And you're just working the way round on little sections. There we go, filling in bits as we go. Alright, start another one. Again, you can sort of take your time with this if you want to go a little bit slower, but I'm trying to stick within a time limit. I can come back and fill any little gaps in or any bits that I miss maybe later. But of course, once it's shaded, we know that it's going to cover up there. Okay. Just sort of working it round. There we go. And of course, a little bit here. There we go. Just sort of filling in those little gaps. So that one there. You see here where we've sort of got a connection of these going into here. So I'm just going to add in some more bubbles, just to sort of finish that off. And there we go. So you can see where we are. We've actually now got 3 tiles together that actually look like one whole thing. So looking forward to this one here. Goodness me, where's that? I mean, is that going to sort of have to fit in there? I don't know, maybe. And this one's going to come down here, or exciting stuff. So there we go. That's the tile for Advent for today. I just want to show you the version that's been shaded. And here it is. So there we go. I think I'm going to bring a little bit more shadow into this one here because you can see I've got different colour tiles going on. And when you start putting them together, you might find that you've got to go in and add a few bits and pieces. But that's absolutely fine. It just means you can tweak it as you go. And so here I might actually come back in and put in a bit of the pencil or the pen line again. So it's entirely up to you, and you can see how it starts to sort of all work together. So yeah, really like that one. Really looking forward to seeing how it's going to work. So there you go, Advent tile number 8. So have a good, have a good go at this one. Make sure you put it together so you can link it all, and hopefully, all being well, I'll see you a bit later for tile number, goodness me, what is it? 197. So yeah, if you're up for that at 2 o'clock, what I would advise you do is you have a bit of a ring sort of stencil with you. I'm using the one at the Zen buttons this afternoon, so I'm going to use that one. So you want something that's going to fit on your tile. It's going to give you a ring shape. So a little bit of a heads up there. Okay, have fun with this one, and I'll see you later. Okay, take care. Bye.